So welcome to the H-Files 5 in 5. This is the feature where we're going to be serving up the juiciest morsels of wisdom from the H-Files. I'll be endeavouring to do 5 key takeaways in 5 minutes, hence 5 in 5. So this is perfect for when you want all the insights, but you only have time for the highlights. So sit back, relax, and let us deliver the best bits, no fluff, all flavour. On this week's episode of the H-Files, I sat down with Francie Jain and I pulled back the curtain on why technical brilliance only shines when it's paired with people-centric skills. And here, as always, is a rapid 5 in 5 recap, 5 insights in 5 minutes, complete with concrete next steps that you can put to work immediately. So takeaway number 1, technical genius does not equal organizational impact. Brilliant ideas die if the room can't grasp their value. Clear, audience-centered storytelling turns deep expertise into influence and resources. And the action points here are: reframe every pitch in one sentence that answers why should an expert care, and swap dense data for simple, if X, then Y storytelling before diving deep. And the last one that I'll give you here is go and test your narrative this week on a colleague outside your field and refine it until it clicks. Takeaway number 2, psychological safety is the hidden performance lever. Teams that welcome dissent innovate faster and retain talent. Now, remember the Colorado hospital example that we gave that cut turnover from 24% to 4%. Teams that allow people to voice their questions, to challenge and create, they tend to outperform teams that don't allow that. And that saves tens of millions in the process, certainly in this example. Action points here are: start meetings with what we call red team moments, i.e. invite one person to poke holes in the plan. And as a leader, you should reply to pushback with, tell me more, then paraphrase to prove that you've heard what was said. So you're showing that you're listening. And lastly, track disagreements voiced per meeting. If it's always 0, then the team isn't safe yet. Takeaway number 3, know your operating system. Personality and opposite strengths assessments reveal what motivates you and what shuts others down. So the action points here are: take a short personality or opposites strength quiz this week, and then identify one colleague whose style is the mirror image of yours and schedule a 15-minute coffee to learn their triggers. And then before your next request, ask, am I packaging this in my language or theirs? Because ideally you want to be packaging it in theirs. Takeaway number 4, opt-in, group coaching, scales, culture change. Voluntary, peer-based learning sticks better than top-down mandates. So action points here: form a 4 to 6 person learning circle and pick one soft skill, book or article per month to actually go through and discuss. Rotate the facilitation of that group so everyone practices leading the conversation, and capture a single try this in the real world takeaway after each session and report back on results. Moving on to the last one, takeaway number 5, leaders model or should model curiosity, not certainty. Humility at the top grants everyone permission to improve. So the action points: replace here's what we're doing with I propose X because Y. Thoughts. So you're asking the question rather than telling them what they're doing. And do that at least once per meeting. And publicly acknowledge one mistake and the lesson learned each quarter. And then celebrate the best question asked in your team's weekly roundup. So that's your 5 in 5. Soft skills aren't fluff. They're force multipliers that convert raw expertise into real world wins. Pick one action from each section, try it this week, and watch your influence and your team's results compound. Thank you very much for tuning in to 5 in 5. If you enjoyed this episode, then share it with someone who could use these insights and also direct them to the full episode. Don't forget to subscribe and join me next time for more practical wisdom in just 5 minutes. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making an impact.